135 subscribers.
Is it on?
Yeah. Not yet, actually.
Oh, are we on?
We are now.
How's it going, everybody? Can you see us? Let us know. Yep, I think the camera's good right there, right?
Yeah, unless you want to move it forward a little bit, I think that might help.
Let's see how this works.
Let's see.
Rugari, what's up? How you doing, man?
How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing? Moved it up. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a lot better.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Just gonna wait a little bit, see who else joins us. But I hope you guys are having a really good Saturday. Right now, we're just waiting on a pizza. We're starving, but we're tired. It's been like a long couple days, so we're just taking this opportunity to just chill out, talk to you guys, catching up. Happy Saturday to you as well.
Happy Saturday.
Hey, Crystal and Chris. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Happy Saturday to you guys.
I hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you guys are enjoying your food today. I know you guys had some special plans.
Cool shirts. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. We were actually going to wear these to the pass holder, pass member event. Yeah, but we didn't end up changing. There was like nowhere that we really wanted to change, so we kept what we had on, but it was cool. Yeah. So we figured we'd wear them today.
I just think like time went by so fast from the time that we got to the park. It was a little afternoon, like 12:15 when we got into the park around there. So, I mean, obviously you guys know if you watched our last live, but it's just, there was no time to just go to the hotel.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just turning it down just because I felt like I could hear both the phone and you talking.
It's okay, I figured that out, yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fun, but the morning time kind of went by a little quick, but there was a reason for it, because we were meeting people and we were doing different things, like she mentioned. If you saw the vlog or the live on Thursday, we tried out things from Hollywood and Dine. So we tried out a lot of food. We had some recommendations from Al Nani Vibes. We had some overall like a really great lunch. We really enjoyed it. But other than that, we walked around. We went on Secret Life of Pets. Mm-hmm. What else happened, Grace? Tell us what happened.
You got wet.
I got wet? Yeah, I got wet.
We got wet.
It was like crazy. We went and Grace was trying to peer pressure Crystal and Chris to get wet for some reason.
I just saw it and I was like, wait, they never do that. So I was like, they should try it. Yeah. Or at least I haven't seen them do it.
She was just trying to be encouraging. She wants you guys to have new experiences.
I want everybody to have fun. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we ended up doing it because she got the peer pressure back. And then once that happens, I have to do it too. It's like, how am I going to have her do it and me be like, no, I'm not doing it. So, it is what it is. We did it. It was fun, and I'm like mad proud of Grace because honestly, she caught me off guard. I told her like, not that I didn't think she would do it, but I didn't realize that that's something that was even an option. Like I wasn't like, oh, you know what, you should run through the sprinklers or run through everything.
And it's funny because I think earlier in the live we had passed by and we had talked about, like bringing the kids and maybe them getting wet one of these days.
We're like, we should have them try it out.
Yeah. I wasn't prepared for that.
No, and then we did it. But
it was still fun.
That's what being live is all about. Like, being in the moment, being spontaneous. It's, I love making vlogs. I really, really do. But being able to do the lives is just fun, to interact. And, how it bounced back to her, then to me, and now we're wet. But overall, it was really fun. The only issue that I had was my socks stayed completely damp. Like... For a long time. Yeah. For a long time. Hey, Madison, how you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday. But right now we're actually just waiting. I think we might have said it already, but waiting on pizza. We wanted to cook, but honestly, it's just we're tired. We just want to relax. We just want to take this time to just chill, eat, maybe watch something. But later on we have some plans. We're gonna go watch a recital, so we're really excited for that. But right now we have some free time, so we figured we'd talk to you guys a little bit about what happened.
How was it when you took Mochi outside?
Right now?
Yeah.
The heat?
Yeah.
Hot. It was hot. It's hot over here, guys. Let me see.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yesterday when we got home, it was like a little past 1 p.m. when we got home, and Oh my gosh, like I took Mochi out around 4 and
Yeah.
I felt so bad for her because I could tell that she was hot. Like
Yeah.
she was like walking like, what is this? Why does
I
it
know.
feel weird? I felt so
I
bad
always
for
think
her.
that too because I made her sit right now, and I'm like, man, I hope she didn't just burn her little butt cheeks, her little pup cheeks.
Yeah, I think we might have mentioned it before that we train her really well. Like she sits like when because we live in an upstairs apartment, and like we have her sit at the bottom of the stairs because before, like at first she would like want to run, and we have her on leash, but she's still like, you know, I think she gets excited, you know, she's still a puppy, she's still in puppy phase, I mean, but she's
She gets frustrated.
Yeah.
She'll be like,
yeah, she starts making little
she
grunts
makes
and
like,
stuff.
yeah, it's
But
so
she
cute.
still does it. It's like kind of
Yeah.
like it's just so
it's
funny.
like, it's almost like, mom. You know, like she just gets like kind of bent out of shape.
Yeah,
Crystal
so-
and Chris said, yeah, today's a warm day. So here, it's 99 degrees
yeah,
right now.
99 already.
Yeah, so we made sure we tipped our pizza guy. Like, he's already tipped. Because they deserve it. It's so hot today, honestly. It's incredibly hot. So, obviously some of you were able to go to the Universal Hollywood Pass Member Takeover, which was presented by Coca-Cola. Which, it's funny because I posted a thumbnail on Instagram, and Instagram's like, hey, this is a paid advertisement for Coca-Cola. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Oh, because
So we'll
of the
see.
logo?
Yeah, because of the logo. And it's funny, it's not even the official logo. I used a font that kind of looked like the logo.
Oh my goodness.
And it's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, Papa YouTube gets mad. Mama Instagram gets mad. It's like, come on, man. Like, we got copyright. Like
For the live?
Yeah, for the live, and nothing bad.
At the park.
Yeah, I haven't
Thursday.
even checked to see where because I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. But yeah, where was I going? Oh yeah, the Pass Member Takeover. It was an amazing day. Like, my shoes were wet, and we, I think we first met, Kobe, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he was the first one.
Yeah.
Well, Sophia Rodriguez says, hi, Gio.
Sophie.
Oh, sorry. Wrong. I apologize. Don't leave us.
Don't leave us, please. The print is very small.
Yeah.
It really is. But basically, what we were getting at is Kobe. Kobe was the first one to really run into us, and we said hi. Like, we were super excited. Like, Kobe the Raptor Squad, shout out. I don't know if he's here, probably not. But if he is, how's it going? So Sophie said it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Sophie. I hate messing up names. Sorry, and you know, obviously we feel bad. And we ended up after that running into Alnani Vibes. That's when we ran into them, right? Like after a while after that.
And it was way before the event started. It was
Yeah.
like maybe around because we had just gotten out of Waterworld. We watched Waterworld.
And Waterworld was amazing. We ended
Yeah.
up seeing
Oh,
it from
so fun.
all the way to the right
Yeah.
side of the bleachers. But you could feel the heat. It was like I feel like all the pyrotechnics were like on that side. The boat obviously is on the plane is on the other side, which is cool and everything. But I really like the side we were on. But getting back to it, we saw that Alnani Vibes went live. We saw where they're at, and we were really close by, so we decided to say hello. And it was our first time meeting them, and honestly, it was incredible. Like I was already like starting to like get really excited about. You know, the fact that we're all going to be in the same area, we're all very like-minded individuals, but we have our own way of presenting things. And we're all really cool. Like, we've known each other. It's funny for a while now, but we talk online. But, you know, it's like this thing, you know, where one of us is live and you guys can actually hear and see us. And then we chat. But then, you know, when, you know, another friend goes live, then we have their opportunity to see their personality. So you really do get to know them a little bit. So to be able to see them, give them a hug, say hello, just kind of like just talk, it was incredible. Shout out to Anani Vibes for hitting 1,000 subscribers, which is something else that we'll talk about that's related to what we did that night.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just thoughts.
Yeah, no, it was really nice meeting them. They were really, really nice. Like, if you haven't met them before, and I'm sure everybody here follows them already. So,
Yeah.
But if you don't, if you're stealth watching and you don't follow them, go ahead and go and follow their page. 'Cause
Alnani Vibes, yes.
Yeah, they're really funny.
Yeah, they're cool. They're awesome. They're funny. They have such a great personality, great energy. And so after that, we kind of walked around a little bit more. But then our friend George from JG Voyages let us know that they were going to be at City Walk. So we really wanted to meet them. When we went to Disneyland, we wanted to meet them, but we mentioned this in a previous live. It just honestly took really long for us to get like on Storybook Canal, and then by the time they got there too, it was a little later, so the kids were way too tired, and we missed out on that. You want to read that?
Crystal and Chris said, "We had a blast, so many people, LOL, but it was super nice meeting you both in person." Oh, yeah. Of course, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my god.
I sound like such a creep. No, I'm just kidding.
I already know where you're going with
Crystal,
this, Grace.
I love your hugs. I miss your hugs already.
Yeah, honestly, she won't stop talking about that. But it's cool. I mean, I think it just means that we all like really got along. And for us, like it was like such a like awesome moment because I had my head down. We ended up going to, what is it, Firehouse Subs?
Yes, Firehouse Subs.
Because Jackie and George got there, and we ended up meeting them there. Nani Vibes was already there, but Jackie and Kanani went off to the restroom, and so we were just chilling. I had my head down, and then I hear Grace say, "Oh my god," or something like that. And then I look up and it's Crystal and Chris, and I was just like, whoa. Like I think I said that, whoa, like, you know, we're fans as much as, you know, we're friends, you know, we're fans, and, you know, we really we're just like, oh man, this is so exciting. You know, we're already with George, that was awesome too.
Yeah, meeting George and Jackie. Well, I think Jackie wasn't there at the moment. She had walked away right when we were turning. They were already past us, but they came back. And but yeah, George was really nice. Yeah, and we had fun meeting Jackie and George, and obviously Crystal and Chris. It was like so nice. It was like weird to like, I was like, wait, I know them. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Crystal and Chris. Like, wow, like, oh my gosh.
And we just loved the vibe. Like it felt like such a, like, I don't know, it was almost like meeting a friend that you already knew for a long time. I felt that way with everybody that we were meeting. It's just that bond that we already have, which was really awesome. And then what's really cool is that after that, with Alan and Kanani and Jackie and George, and his son, I believe we ended up going first to where? The comic book store?
Yes.
What was the comic book store called?
Was it Things from Another World? Right?
Things from Another World, something like that.
Right?
So we went there and we were just looking around. I think what was really awesome is they asked, like, have you guys been there? We're like, no. They're like, we got to take you. So I mean, I was just like, wow, okay, like, cool,
like,
you know?
we've walked through City Walk, but we usually, like, our main goal was to just get to the park. So we don't really stop anywhere. Sometimes we're laser focused. And this time we got to explore City Walk.
Yeah, they were like, have you been here? Have you been there? Like, and it was really cool because I think, like, you know, we are all, you know, we all have like our own priorities, and like I don't want to assume that they're like, hey, we're gonna hang out or anything like that. Not that I wanted to be negative, but I just wanted to give everybody their chance. Like, if we're gonna say hi, but if they wanted to hang out, that was amazing to me, which we did. We went to a comic book store. Then we went to, was it it's Sugar? Oh, yeah. Which we have some really cool stuff to show for that. Like, trust me, you guys are going to want to stick around.
I know that a lot of you probably live in that area and you're like, it's Sugar.
You know what? Can you pull out the pin? We got a pin too, like
which one?
The one from Jackie and George.
Okay. Is it in here or in the room?
It should be in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So before we show it, Jackie and George had their own in-stream giveaway a couple of weeks ago, and we won. We saw the pin. I saw the pin, and I told Grace, and I don't think she had really a chance to see it, but here's the pin. Let me see. I want to check and make sure that you can see it, because there's like a delay on the camera. Let's see here. All right, perfect. So yeah, if you see here this pin, I don't know if I have to close my eyes or anything for it to focus. I saw it and I was like, man, I want it. Like, I wanted it so bad, like right away, because we just started collecting pins recently, and you know, we have the pin King and Queen, Crystal and Chris, and we were just very inspired by them and other vloggers to start collecting. They're beautiful, and so when I saw it and we entered the contest, we won. I was just like ecstatic. I think the cool thing is like, they were willing to send it to us. Like, they were willing to like mail it to us, but like, I don't know. I wanted us to pick it up.
Yeah. It gave us an opportunity to hang out and meet them, and they were super, super nice. Yeah.
I would rather pick it up from them. I want to get to know them. I want to say hello. and we know that we're going to be over there. Right now we have a lot of time, so we're hoping to make our way down to Southern California as much as we can, you know, because we really love it over there and we love the vibe, the people. I was born over there, but not raised. But
Crystal said, Grace, thank you for the hugs. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, we're like, it's like meeting, it sounds funny, like, but it's like meeting a celebrity and then like them being like, hey, let's hang out, let's go do this, let's go do that. And it's just, it was fun. It was like an honor to be all with you guys. And before we move on, I do want to say real quick, in our video that we just put out, the vlog for that event, we just put it out last night, kind of late. But we did tag a couple of the creators that we hung out with. But I also want to say that if there's any of the other creators that were with us, like Marshall Loves Theme Parks, Theme Park Detective, which we didn't really get a chance to say hello to you. What was it, Disney Titan?
Disney Titan, I don't remember if we tagged him, but we did say hello to him.
Yeah,
in the park
and then Universal Hector was there too?
Yes, and we said hi to him as well.
Yeah, Bacon.
Bacon.
What's up? Yeah, so there's a couple more of you, and if we didn't tag you or say hello in the video, or say hello in real life, we apologize, but we really hope we get to in the future as well. We like all you guys' stuff, and we watch, like, you know, just like most of you, we watch everybody's things. Like, we really enjoy seeing everybody's perspective. So yeah, we, you know, if we didn't tag you, we acknowledge you, and we hope that you guys had a good time with us and at the event in general. So just
there were so many people there, and it was just like, you know, we're just trying to have fun, and you know, no disrespect to anybody.
No, not at all. Not at all. What was really cool is that like, we're walking, right, and we all of a sudden, like, Celeste and Javi were right next to us.
Yeah, we were walking. Where were we heading? I think were we heading to Hogsmeade?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get the pizza.
We're gonna pause that moment. So that's the pizza right now, and
Mochi,
that's good.
on your crate.
Mochi.
Crate.
There you go. We have to put her in her crate. Usually she gets a little crazy, but yeah. So the good stuff. Oh my God, the dog just barked. She doesn't bark. Like, she usually doesn't bark. And this time around, for some reason, she decided to bark. I don't know why.
Thank you. You too.
Alright, I'm gonna help her out, guys.
Yeah, she's only mad because I put her in the crate.
Alright, so we're still here. Don't worry. Alright. So yeah, so I think the last thing we were saying is, if we didn't tag you guys, apologies. We, like I said, we acknowledge you guys. You guys are awesome too. All right. So yeah, and then the event started at 8, but we were there very early. Like we mentioned, we were there like around noon. But the event started at 8. We ended up going, like I said, to City Walk. We hung out with Jackie and George and Nani Vibes. We met up with Crystal and Chris for a little bit. And they ended up leaving because they had to go live, and which was an awesome live. We watched the whole thing again. But yeah, so after that, we went to the parking garage, and I hope this is cool to say, but Kanani had Cardi B's whipped cream.
Shots. Yeah, the whip shots.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they're called whip shots.
Cool. Yeah, so she gave us each a little bit to try out, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of good. Like, I liked it.
It was really good. You said that it would be good on hot chocolate.
If you want to spike a hot chocolate. What else did they say? Like Bailey's?
Yeah, maybe she said Bailey's.
Yeah, so it was really good. Thank you, Kanani, for sharing that with us. We really appreciate it. It was really good. So we might have to get our own. And she said she was able to get it at Bevmo. So yeah, we might have to go take a trip over there. Yeah. If you need to feed the kids, that's cool. I can hold them. Yeah. Okay. So Grace is gonna feed the kids, and the talkative one is gonna stay right here. So yeah. So we ended up doing that, and then a little while after that, I told Grace, you know what? I can't take it. My socks were so wet. So wet. It was gross. It was disgusting. Like, I was just ready to like, honestly, I was ready to take off my socks right then and there and just like carry them. But I know Grace would have been like, Kanani said, of course, so good. Glad you both loved it. Can't wait for us to hang out again. Honestly, I can't wait for it either. I know Grace can't wait either. Like, we're thinking, like, in the future, what can we do to get us together to do some really fun stuff. I remember my son's like, have them come over here. And I'm like, dude, there's nothing really to do over here. But the really cool thing is if you're passing by, we can, there's Yosemite, there's a lot of cool areas here, Sequoia National Park, Kings Canyon National Park, all that stuff is super close to us. So that's usually, if anybody ever came to visit us or anything like that, we can, take, a trip over there. But as far as like going to Southern California, like there's so much to do. And so our hope and our plans is to continue going over there. So that way we can hang out with you guys, Kanani. That way we can hang out with Crystal and Chris, hopefully again, JG Voyages, all you guys, everybody. Like we're just blown away. Like we really, we had like this really like this, how do I say it? Like we had like this thought of like how we wanted things to go, and I feel like it went that way. It was fun, and it was exactly what I really wanted it to be. And I remember I kept telling Grace, like really like just joking around. I don't know if you guys have ever like seen the TikToks and stuff. Like last night was like a movie. Like, well, that's what it felt like, I would say. And even Chris said it, I think, on a Freaky Friday. It felt like a movie. Like we were meeting everybody, and every time we would meet, it was like hugs, high fives, like, how's it going? Like, it was just, like, the vibes, the energy were just amazing. Kanani said, we all had so much chemistry and love together. I didn't want it to end. Honestly, I didn't want it to end either. I was telling Grace, I really wish the event started at 6 and ran till midnight. But then I was also like, it was free. Like, can't really complain too much. It was free, but it was an excellent event. Like, and that's the funny thing. I agree with you, Kanani. Like, and I think Grace was saying the same thing earlier, where she was just like, oh, I had so much fun. And, we're still like talking about certain things that are going on. Like, we're still saying, escucha. We're still talking about the gummy worm from It's Sugar. If you know, you know. But, oh man, it was just incredible energy and vibes. When we ended up meeting up with just a guy and a girl, with Javi and Celeste, we were gonna go on the studio tour, and that was around what time? Like 8:30, or
no,
like when we hopped in line.
45-ish.
Yeah, no, it was a little early when we hopped into line, I believe.
No, because remember the last tram was.
Oh, you're right, because we were like trying to like go, and they got stopped. Remember, they got stopped and stuff like that, which is really awesome. I was so happy for them. Kanani said, "Ha, yes, the worm!" Crying, laughing face. Oh my god. That was freaking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna say exactly what the joke was that time, what was said,
we
but we don't want to get banned on YouTube. But I think maybe you can imagine, like, it was just hilarious. So it was like a worm that was like literally this big, gummy worm, very rippled, very rippled, and I grabbed it, and I grabbed something else that it's a surprise, and I asked George and I asked Alan, I said, hey, I need consultation for the vlog, for the live. And I showed them the two items, and then Alan, like, very, very, very honestly told me, like, that one's gonna get you banned. He's like, you don't want to do that one. So it was funny, like, we just, it was such a riot. But we ended up trying to go on the tram with them, with Javi and Celeste. And then we saw that you guys were all going to meet up, like all these content creators were going to meet up at the lower lot to do Jurassic World, which was the whole thing, the whole reason that we're all meeting up too, besides, obviously to hang out, was because Kanani was going to go on Jurassic World for the first time. And so we all wanted to be a part of it. Like, we wanted to be there for that special moment, hitting 1K and then doing that as a celebration. I'm not sure, what did Alan do for a celebration? Did he have a challenge?
I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember right now either. But Kanani, she did it. So we ended up all meeting up at the lower lot. We ended up actually hopping off the line to actually just go to the lower lot because we just all wanted to meet up. Like, I ended up finding out that wait would have been about an hour and 10 minutes long, 70 minutes long. So by the time that we got on the tram and actually went on the studio tour, we would have killed 2 hours of that 4-hour event. 4-hour event.
Yeah, we waited in line for like at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, and shout out to Celeste for honestly, like, she was the one that was like, no, I don't think we should do this. She's all, let's just go ahead and do something different. She's all, let's go to the lower lot. Let's meet up with our friends. So.
Well, when we ran into them, and that's where they were heading. Mm-hmm. They were heading to the studio tour.
Yeah. So we wanted to tag along.
Yeah, and so were we, you know. So
Yeah.
like it just happened to happen that way, and so yeah. So like I think we went going along knowing that it was gonna take a long time, but once we realized really how long it was gonna take, we all changed our minds, you know.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correctly, but I do watch his vlogs, and I don't know why I can't remember. But we ended up seeing, I believe it's Dalen, right? Dalen from Dalen TV or something. I believe, right? Like, I don't want to say your name wrong, dude. If you're watching at some point ever, it was really cool to see you. I tried to get your attention, but you were actually on the tram, and it was kind of embarrassing. I yelled and stuff, but it was really cool to see him. So when we hopped off, we ended up going to the lower lot, and after a while, we ended up seeing everybody, like literally everybody. Theme Park Detective, Marshall Loves Theme Park, like I mentioned, Universal, Hector, Disney Titan.
Yes.
Disney Titan. Obviously, Just a Guy and a Girl. Oh my God. Oh, and how can we forget? We met SoCal Pals as well. Like, I think it was earlier in the day too, huh? Like, it was at the event, right?
Yes.
It was at the. I mean, if they're watching, they can correct us, and or if they're watching later on. But we met them at the lower lot. Oh my God, they were amazing too. Like, we vibed so well. It was amazing. Like, so we met them. We were all together down there. Like I mentioned, if there's anybody that we didn't shout out, our apologies. But yeah, we had such a great time. We were just chilling there, dancing, and then getting everybody together for Jurassic World. And it was really cool because the girls like planned out how they were gonna sit, and then we kind of planned out what we wanted to do. But what we were trying to do is do the math to see if there was enough people to get on one boat, but also like to keep it to one boat. And sure enough, we had 25 exactly, and that might have been with Celeste, so we might have ended up having 24, but we had 25 exactly. So it was awesome because we got in line, and we were all just super hyped. Oh, sorry. Alan said, "Oh, mine isn't a challenge. It's actually something for the subs that I'll be getting." Okay, I see it. Okay, I hear you. So yeah, so once we got in line, right, like it was just awesome. And then also, just to kind of state something, like there was stuff going on in the upper lot as well. There was DJs. A lot of the rides were open. We went to Mulligan's Pub and got us Jurassic Water, which was a 10 out of 10. Super delicious. And we kind of compared it to the Mai Tai from the Carthay Circle.
Oh my God.
The Carthay Mai Tai. Dude, the Carthay Mai Tai, if you want a strong drink that tastes like very strong, like just like alcohol, then get yourself the Carthay Mai Tai. But if you want something that's very smooth going down and tastes delicious and strong, get a Jurassic Water at Mulligan's. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. You might, right? Maybe? Or is it just Mulligan's? I think it's just Mulligan's, huh? Yeah, you guys are going to have to correct us.
Chris,
yes, Universal King and Queen. Can you please let us know if you can get Jurassic Water anywhere else?
I think you can get at the snack bar, Isla New Bar.
Okay, for some reason my son said that you can get at the Isla New Bar. He watches a lot of things over it. Well, that's great to know that my son knows where to get that stuff. Okay, cool. Right on.
Because they have a lot of bars, so they sell a lot of things at the restaurant.
They have a lot of bars and they sell a lot of things. Okay, cool.
Thank you, son.
Thank you for letting us know. We really appreciate that. And then just to kind of let you guys know, yeah, we ended up drinking them. We ended up chilling for a bit. Like our feet were hurting a little bit. And then, yeah, when we ended up going eventually down to the lower lot, when I mentioned all the stuff that we did, we got in line for Jurassic World. Like, we were, like, counting heads. We were making sure everybody was there. We're all hyped. Sure. Thank you. We're all, like, hyped up. Like, just, I don't know, the energy. I'm telling you, the vibes. If you guys were there, you know. Like, it was just exciting. We were just all ready to go. Like, we got up to the front. We let them know, hey, like, we have exactly 25 people. And Grace, Kanani, Crystal, and who else was with you guys? Who? Okay, you guys were all in the what?
In the third row.
Third row. And then when they started guiding me, and I think Chris was behind me, they kind of tried to get us into the second row, and I was like, no, dude, I really want to go in the first row. And I looked at Chris, and Chris, I feel like he was reading my mind. He was like, And I asked him, I go, hey, is anybody going in the front row? Like, did anybody call dibs or anything? And he's like, no, go ahead. So I ended up going in the front row all the way to the left. And so if you guys watch our vlog, you can see I got soaked. Let's hold that thought real quick. It says, Crystal and Chris said, you can get it at any full bar, so Mulligan's, Moe's, and the brewery. All right, that's cool to know because we loved it. It was really good. Even one was like really, really good just to like kind of like mellow out. It was awesome.
I'm really smart. I guess Chris was with me.
Oh, okay. And then Kanani said, I had all my girlies with me, help calm my nerves. Love you girls so much. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, I'm back now. Thank you, Kanani. Sorry, I was doing mommy duties.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say hi. Thank you for joining the live. And I'm so grateful that we got to meet up and be able to ride with you guys. Third row crew.
Okay. I need my peppers. Honestly, even though like spicy. Oh my gosh.
But you're not.
Spiciness can sometimes get to me. Did you read Crystal and Chris's?
Which one exactly?
That last one? The one says, you did it, Kanani.
Oh, no, it barely popped up for me.
Would you do it again now? Well, didn't we try to do it again?
Well, we wanted to do
Remember,
it again.
we were like,
we're on the boat.
otra. And then they were like, nope. Sorry, get off. And then we go and we're like, well, let's get the picture, right? And this is an epic picture. Let's do it. And of course, they're not doing pictures. So it was whack. But in the front row, it was me, Chris, Alan, and Javi, I believe. And so we were the front row crew. If you look in the vlog, like I said, you can see us getting super wet, but it was super hype. There's several vlogs out right now from friends. Check them out. Like, we all have different points of view, and it's just amazing to see what everybody was filming. Like, I watched Theme Park Detective. His was really awesome. I think we watched, was it Universal, Hector's?
No, Universal Titan. We watched, he had a short video.
Okay.
It was Universal Titan.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, Disney Titan.
Disney Titan.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
gonna say, is that
You confused me when you say Universal
I'm
Hector. Sorry.
So yeah, and we've been watching everybody's like kind of perspective on it. And are they opening this time?
This one's not. Do you want me to get the other one?
All right, yeah, do what you got.
Kanani said, yes, I would most likely today. I've been saying it all day yesterday.
Yeah. Did you guys go on Splash, right? You guys went on Splash? Yesterday, right?
It looked like they did.
I feel like
Or
Splash.
at least we saw Alan and George.
Yeah, I know that when I went on Splash, I liked it, but man, I got wet. Like that one, I feel like the whole little log thing gets like soaked. Like you're like in water, and I've seen actually TikToks where like people are like treading in there. Like, so yeah, it's all good. Like I like both rides, and I think Jurassic. Somebody said it was kind of like Pirates, but I think Pirates obviously doesn't have that kind of drop. Pirates has like a little tiny.
Well, yeah, because we went on Pirates. Well, this past time it was closed when we went during spring break, but when we went many moons ago, just came like what was it? Oh,
it was a long time ago.
6 years ago, right? About 6 years.
Yeah.
We had the baby. Well, she was a baby at that time. She was only like 8 months old, and we were able to take her on Pirates. And I can't imagine a baby on Jurassic World, which I believe there's a height requirement for that. But so Kanani, since you're saying about going on Jurassic World today, are you guys at Universal, or are you guys planning on going to Universal today?
Is the dog still in the crate?
Well, I put her back in the crate because she was bothering the kids.
Oh yeah, she was
She's probably hungry, but she wasn't eating, so that's kind of on her.
Yeah. Well, you know her. So like when the pizza got delivered, I had to put in the crate because last time we got pizza delivered, she walked out and she was just like, hey, like she wasn't barking or anything. She was really friendly, but she just was just like, she could smell the pizza and she's just like, hey, I want some too or something. She just, I don't know. And the pizza person didn't seem to really like that. So I'm like, I don't want that to happen again.
She said, yes, we are, and we're gonna go watch the movie also tonight. I'm so excited. Jurassic World, right? Jurassic World. So Grace is gonna take me for Father's Day. So
Yeah,
Right?
hopefully on Thursday. Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna go for Father's Day, and I really appreciate it because she knows. I told her I love going to the movies. Like it's really fun. So I'm.
Well,
I'm
I
super
gave you
happy.
the option between Dominion and Top Gun.
Look, I want to watch Top Gun really bad, but she's not a Tom Cruise fan at all.
Like Tom Cruise.
So I was like trying to like, come on, babe, let's go watch it. Like, come on. And she was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I really want to sit through that. And I kept hearing really, really good things about it. But now that Jurassic World is out, she really likes Jurassic. And I'm like, man, instead of going to watch Top Gun, which I could watch it at some point. Hold on, I'm talking. I figured that might as well go watch something that is more relevant. You know what I mean? So we decided Jurassic World, pretty much. But the whole boat experience was really dope. Like, it was awesome. The energy was great. I just remember Chris telling me, "Have you ever sat on that side before?" And I thought I had. I had actually sat on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And you get wet too. But he's like, "You're gonna get really wet." I was like, "Oh, I know," but I didn't realize how bad it was. I really didn't, because I thought I had been on that side before.
You had, just not first row.
Yeah, we were like in the, like almost in one of the last rows.
I think like the fourth or fifth row.
Yeah, but that was so cool. After that, got out, started dancing, just mingling. Everybody was like in such a good mood, I could tell.
Oh, Crystal and Chris said pizza.
That's right. No pineapple, guys. No pineapple. Don't worry. Pineapple free zone right now. We went with a combination.
Which just has I think different places have different combinations, but this place has linguiça, sausage, olives, green peppers, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, mushrooms, bell peppers.
And so yeah, danced for a little bit. We took advantage. We went back to the upper lot and we went to Hogsmeade, and then some of our friends ended up getting. You guys ended up getting on a Forbidden Journey, which is really. I love that ride. Just didn't end up getting on it because I don't have Express and I didn't feel like waiting if there was a wait. I didn't want to do it. So, but we waited there and we met. We were able to talk to Marcelo's theme parks, and then also just a guy and a girl, Javi and Celeste. And we just chilled there until everybody got out. And then once we all got out, I don't remember what we did. Did we just ended up, like, is that when we kind of went our separate ways, right? Like, well, we were gonna go our separate ways, I guess.
At what point, I'm sorry?
When we're at Hogsmeade, we said bye, right? That's when we started saying bye.
Yeah,
to
we
everybody.
said bye to Javier and Celeste because at that point it was already midnight.
Yeah. And
I
the funny
think
thing,
we had said bye to Kanani and Alan too because they had gotten off the ride. And we said bye to Marsha.
yeah.
So, but then, I wanted to say sorry, Crystal and Chris. I don't know if you guys ended up going on the Mummy after Jurassic World, but we, they kind of asked us, like, hey, you haven't been on the Mummy? Like, what did Chris say to you exactly?
He's like, what'd you say? The way you said the Mummy. Because I was like, oh, the Mummy? And he's like, whoa. How did you? He's like, the way you just said the Mummy right now. And I was like, yeah, I've never been on it. He's like, huh? You've never been on the Mummy? So right away the wheels started turning. I could tell, and I could tell that they were like, well, let's go on it. I don't think a lot of people wanted to go on it, so that's kind of why we left it alone. But we wanted to go on it, like, so we figured like, well, it's okay, like, maybe next time, But we appreciate it.
Yeah, I just wanted to say sorry if you guys wanted to go and we didn't go with you guys.
See the box.
Because I didn't want to let you guys down.
I know. It would have been fun. But there's always next time, right? Like, you never know. And so this is garlic cheese bread that I'm grabbing over here. This is one of my favorite things from that restaurant, from Me and Ed's.
It's the place we got last time.
Yeah, same place.
But honestly, I don't know if I mentioned in the last live, but a lot of people from, like, up north or down south don't really tend to like it. They always have something to say about it.
Crystal and Chris said somebody else said it, but then someone else said dance for it, and then we went with that. Yeah, I remember that part. And that's fun too. I had a great time.
Yeah,
never met dancing.
Yeah, I do remember dancing, but then after a while, I didn't see them anymore. So I was like, oh, maybe they, like obviously we all have our own lives and do our own things. So we didn't expect for all of us to like stick together and, just even us ended up going on Jurassic World. We were like so happy because I don't know, not that we didn't believe it, but it was almost like, we didn't want to have like really high expectations of like this super like, I don't know, like
I think what she means is that we wanted to meet everybody, but we weren't expecting people to necessarily be like, hey, come hang out with us. Because, we're meeting for the first time in person at least. So we tempered our expectations. We're like, hey, we get to say hi.
We wanted it, but we didn't realize everybody else wanted very similar things.
Yeah, I think everybody had very similar ideas of what they wanted from like the event, like what they wanted to do, who they wanted to hang out with. And it was great. It really gelled.
It seemed like everybody wanted it. If you guys didn't want it, sorry. It happened.
Yeah. It was a special day. When I heard that was going to happen, I was like so much like, oh, I got to get these tickets. Crystal and Chris said the coolest part was that at least we got to ride Jurassic World as a group. I think that was the mission. Yeah. And honestly, we just wanted to be a part of it. Like, but we were also okay, like, if we understood that maybe we weren't. Like, when we were in line for the studio tour, I was kind of like, well, I mean, that's what it is. I go, we can't go on it. It's fine, We were kind of bummed, but, we were like, you know what? Let's just go.
Here, baby.
Completely worth it. Honestly, I guess I want to give our overall impressions of the event now that we kind of ran through it. And to top it off, they have free sodas. The Starlight soda, which I believe, from what I hear, was supposed to be like a s'more. We did not try it out. We just didn't. We ended up moving around and
yeah.
We just didn't.
Well, we looked around like when we were on the first like area. I don't even know what to call it. Like what is it?
Like that center area.
The center area. I think it has a name. I guess maybe like a little plaza if you want to call it that. Like on the upper lot, right?
Yeah.
So we were in that area. It was a bigger like dance floor and stuff. And we looked around because we're like, we should get a drink,
Bless you.
to enjoy. Bless you. To kind of like just have a good time, like And so we looked around. And we didn't see any, like, beverage carts, like, only just the Coca-Cola stuff. And we were going to try it, but it was already kind of a long line. So we're like, you know what? Like, why waste time? Yeah. I mean, I know it was free.
Every minute there at that time and on Thursday felt like 10 minutes. So I felt like I wanted to just, like, maximize all the time. And I think it ended up being really cool that we got to hang out as a group. Because even though it went a little quicker, in a sense, because, we're having fun, it was like worth it. It was quality over quantity, I would say, and I had a great time. Kanani said, my favorite, Cola Starlight Zero. I've been wanting more. I thought they had some at Disney, but I guess Uni took it from them. There you go. We're going to have to go to Uni more often then, if you want to drink.
But they did have a certain Coca-Cola drink there, right?
Where?
At Disneyland?
Like a Coca-Cola drink?
Mm-hmm.
They might. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was like this type of vending machine. That we still have.
Dominic's our park expert now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we ended up wanting to get like more of like a drink versus the soda. The soda, we've heard mixed reviews. So we heard some people like, oh, it's not bad, I like it. And then we've heard some people like, oh, it's not for me.
Like Kanani said, it's her favorite.
Yeah, so. And that's awesome. I'm glad that you like it. Because honestly, yeah, I've been hearing some people like it, some people don't.
And then other people say, oh, it's 0 sugar, but it's too sweet. And I kind of understand what they mean. Doesn't mean because it says 0 sugar, and I think a lot of people don't understand that, is that it still has artificial sweetener. So it doesn't say sugar, but it'll say like different names. I don't want to be that person. But yes, it still has sugar. It's just very artificial sugar. So that's probably why it still tastes sweet. So
Kanani said they sold it before yesterday, but yesterday when we went, none of the stands had it. Yeah, it could have been where they went exclusive with Universal.
I see. Yeah. And then, see, that's what I thought, because I remember, I think it might have been I think it was a Magic Journeys video. They tried something from a Coca-Cola cart. And I don't think it was a recent video, but it was.
I just remember it was the one that popped up. Boop,
yes.
And they had to catch it.
Yes, that one. That's the one I'm talking about.
That one was cool. As you can tell, I'm hungry. This is one of the first streams where I'm just like eating and eating and eating. It's been a while since we ate, so I'm really, really hungry. So, okay, final thoughts on the event. Grace, what are your final thoughts?
I thought it was really fun. I do, like I said, wish there would have been more access to, like, maybe not just alcohol but other beverages, you know. Like I don't know why, but I'm very thankful that it was a free event. You know, I've heard that other events were a bit more expensive, and so I am grateful for that. So I guess it's kind of like you gotta, but yeah, no, like I mean, it didn't kill the night. That's all I gotta say, is that it didn't kill the night that those things weren't more readily available, because we were still able to get it. Whether it was like a little bit of wait, because when we went to Mulligan's Pub, when we're waiting in line, there was only one bartender in there, poor guy, but he was putting in work.
Yeah, he was doing work.
We left him a tip. I don't know if we can. I'm pretty sure we can tip there.
There's people tipping. Yeah, there's people tipping.
I didn't see a tip jar, but you know, we left him a tip because honestly, it's not easy.
There was a line way outside, almost to the Despicable Me ride. It was really long. People wanted alcohol. I guess in my mind I thought we were gonna be like having some drinks like all night long, but with the lines, that was my complaint. I didn't want to stand in line to get another drink. I just didn't. It wasn't worth it, because we were all hanging out anyways, and we were just kind of busy doing our thing, trying to get on Jurassic World, trying to find each other.
Yeah, I just think for me, like, the more time we had, the better, you know? Like, we didn't want to waste time doing a lot of waiting around and stuff like that. Because we wanted to have fun, you know?
Yeah, we wanted to have a lot of fun. So, overall, my impressions were happy it was free. Great event. I like the way that they did the tickets. It wasn't too overly complicated. I found it to be pretty easy. The upper lot was really cool. I love how they had it sectioned off. In that part, I wish they would have had some more drink carts, maybe some churros, something, right? And so you didn't have to necessarily just walk out. But I also understand that maybe because it was a Coca-Cola event, they were very strict on what they could have there and what they couldn't have there. So I understand that part of it. So overall, like on the lower lot, I felt like maybe things were a little bit more cracking. It just felt like more cohesive down there, just because of like the vibe. I think, I don't know, they're both great. I'm not gonna lie, they're both great. The DJs were incredible. They were playing music that was like actually cool, that was fun, different varieties. Like, it was just awesome.
I will say one more thing. We went into Jurassic Outfitters, and I think that was the only place where we really shopped at night. We went into other stores, but we didn't really buy anything because we were waiting for the event and kind of just, you know, taking our time.
Yeah.
But, like, I would say I really liked that they already, I mean, obviously everybody who's there at that moment was a pass holder. So when they rang up whatever we bought, they already added the discount. Like, they gave us the total and then they added the discount, and then they, you know, let us know what our discount was. So that was really cool that they were just on it.
Yeah. It was everything was good. Everybody was nice. Everything was great. I would say if I were to give it like, you know, star system, I usually go up to 10, right? I would give it like a 8 out of 10. And actually, with the fact that we were all able to meet up and do like our thing and like get on that ride and dance and hang out and get to know each other, I would give it a 9.5. That's what it was about. Like, the event itself, you know, they didn't have free food or anything like that, just besides the Coca-Cola. But just the fact that we were able to meet up, get to know each other, I would imagine that we weren't the only group of people that were trying to get to know each other. You know, there's so much content creators out there, and you know, shout out to everybody doing your thing. But I'm sure there was other people who were looking to meet up as well, and I saw like tags and different people like saying like, wow, it's so great to finally meet you, and for different content creators. And it's just like, that was what it made it special. That's what made it really, really good. It's the fact that we got to be together. So it went from a 8.5 to a 9.5. The only reason I would say it wasn't a 10 was maybe because I wanted more time together. I wanted us to be able to do a couple more things. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just looking forward to hopefully this happening again. I kept calling it the annual, for some reason, the annual pass member event. And kept calling it event and not takeover for some reason. And I don't think it's annual, right? Like, but hopefully they do something again soon for us. Crystal and Chris said high fives to you guys. Honestly, it felt like it was meant to be. Like, that night is perfect, like a movie. And I hope we do it again. So, there you go, Nani vibes. Honestly, yeah, you guys were all cool. I think that's another thing that me and Grace, like, the whole way home, the next day
Yesterday.
Yeah, the next day. Yesterday.
Just reflecting on the whole experience.
Yeah, like, I think the whole, like, 3 hours, like, we were probably just talking about, like, how excited we were and, like, sharing, like, anecdotes, like, oh, I remember when so-and-so said this, and just laughing about it, or I remember this part or that part, or so-and-so was so sweet, or so-and-so was so nice, or I love Crystal's hugs.
Yeah. I probably said that a lot yesterday.
Yeah, I think the reason Grace said that about Crystal was because, like, you felt the warmth, from the person, and when you meet somebody for the first time, it doesn't necessarily always feel that way, right? Like, not for the first time, the fact that we're meeting in face-to-face for the first time. Obviously, we know each other through social media, but to meet face-to-face for the first time and to feel like, the way Alan and Kanani and Jackie and George, everybody, Crystal and Chris, everybody just like that warmth. Like, everybody that I met was like a, hey, how are you doing? Hug. Like, we met Bacon.
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously, SoCal Pals, too. They were really...
Yeah.
They're so
we
nice.
mentioned that earlier. Like, yeah, SoCal Pals were awesome.
Yeah.
Bacon was awesome. Everybody was
Celeste
just so
and
cool.
Javier were
Oh, my God. Funny. Laughing it up. Like, it was like we just known each other for a long time. We got to find a way to do it again. Like, I know it's hard. It's weird to get everybody all at once together. But we really do. We really got to try to get together again and do something. It's not always about vlogging. It's not always about going live. But if that's what happens, awesome. But I could see us getting together and doing something really fun. A great... I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't even think exactly what we would do. But I think if whatever we do, it's going to be awesome. Maybe take over Disney for one day, right? Take over Disney, maybe. Yeah. And show them how it's done, Show them, how we get down. So I think maybe that might be the fun thing to do next.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Whenever you're done eating, I think we can start showing a little bit of our merch.
Yeah. I was going to say something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I did tell him yesterday that, not that we thought anybody was going to be a jerk. Like, that's not even where I'm coming from.
Oh, my God, Grace. Wow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
George, if you're listening, just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Oh, George is such a good guy. Like, he's.
He reminds me of one of my best friends. Like, they have a very similar personality, and she's the one that pointed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just awesome. Very easy to get along with.
But he really does. Yeah, like, just
Jackie too. Jackie was awesome. Yeah,
Jackie was really nice too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, they were both amazing.
But no, I was saying, like, everybody was like super nice, super friendly, super happy. Like, I think everybody was just so excited, and I love it. Like, people that don't even know us besides, social media, were like happy to be around us.
Yeah, I think Javi and actually it was Javi who was talking about, no, Celeste too. Yeah. We're talking about how sometimes we expect like our family would be the ones that would be like, oh wow, they have a channel, and granted some do, and some friends too. Friends, oh man, my buddy has a channel, blah blah blah. But it seems like, to be completely honest with you, I don't really know why it happens this way, but it just seems like it's harder for certain people.
Yeah, sometimes the people that are closest to you really don't like. I don't know, almost like
it's almost like it's awkward for them or hard for them.
I don't know. It's not even. I don't even feel like for some of them it's that they don't want to support, but I think for a lot of them I don't know. I don't think they understand. Maybe.
Yeah, like. I try to explain it to certain people, like what exactly YouTube is and how we use it and everything. And yeah, I mean,
I don't know if you guys can relate, but you know, like at least Javier and Celeste said that, you know, for them, that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, they would speak up. I try not to speak up about it because I feel like it's like feeding the negative energy. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not really down to beg anybody to watch our channel.
God, no.
And from the moment that we started, I told Grace that my goal was, and this is why Thursday was like almost an emotional day for me. I told her my goal for this channel is for me to meet people who are like-minded and share the same interests. So hopefully one day we can become friends. And you never know what kind of doors that opens for us, for all of us. And guess what? I spoke that into existence, I feel like, because that's exactly what we're at. Like, we are meeting like-minded individuals who, like, are nice, who care about each other, care about other people, like, genuinely want to see other people succeed, like, as well as them. Like, that's how we feel, too.
Yeah, we see you guys all the time, especially, like, you know, like, Crystal and Chris, you know, like, you guys are always about, like, uplifting other people and, you know, just supporting other people. You know, you've done that for us, and we're so, like, we appreciate it so much.
Yeah, it's inspiring, to be honest with you.
And, like, you guys don't even know us personally.
No,
like,
well, now you guys do.
Well, I mean, you've met us in person, yes. Yeah, but, I mean, like, before Thursday, they didn't know us. We didn't know them, you know, like... No. We just knew them through a screen.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think we just hoped that everybody was going to be cool and nice because we genuinely like
obviously,
you guys.
Like George everybody. And Jackie too, like they were the same, you know, and so were Alan and Kanani.
Everybody.
Like they're just.
If anything, I liked you guys more, like just because, just to be able to like get that energy back.
Personally, Chris and Chris said, "Weird how that works, right?"
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be blunt, but it's. I don't want to say it's jealousy, but I think a part of it. It feels hard. Like, it feels... I think a lot of people take it personal if you're doing something and you feel like you're doing well and you're happy for yourself. Some people just can't muster that same feeling. It's an insecurity more than anything.
Yeah, Kanani said...
It is what it is.
I feel the same way. Same with our own family. We're mostly close to our content creators more. I feel like they feel that... Excuse me. Sorry. Empty space. That why on our own channel we call... everyone Ohana.
Yeah.
I love the honesty. Your opinions are so genuine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kanani.
Thank you. And you, I mean, I hope we're part of your Ohana, honestly.
Yeah.
So
we love being we're gonna consider ourselves part of the Ohana.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Sorry.
We're part of it.
There it is.
We're there.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, you guys have our support, and you know, like obviously Kanani, like. I was telling him, like, when we went on Jurassic World with the kids, I don't want to call you a little kid. You're not a little kid, Kanani. You're a grown woman. But I felt like I don't know. I just felt like this protectiveness over you, and I was like, you know, trying to like just bring my energy so that I could give that to you, because that's what I did for my little girl, you know, when we went on the ride. And I think, I mean, she didn't like it as much as you can because she's a lot shorter than you. But I think, like, a lot of times my daughter looks to me for that, you know?
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to mother you, and if you felt that way, I apologize. But, like, I just felt like I just wanted you to feel comfortable, because trying new things sometimes isn't the easiest. And I think we were all there to, like, show you that it was okay, you know?
Yeah, everybody was there to support you. Like, we were all excited. Like, everybody wanted to just be there with you and help you through it, because, I mean, we all love the ride, and we all love your guys' content, and we're super happy for you guys. And so we're like, yeah, let's do this, you know? Like, you guys saw how excited we were on the boat. Like I said, if you're watching right now and you weren't there, check out that vlog, and check out all of the vlogs that are coming out for that event, like, because they're awesome. But Kanani said, of course you've been part of the Ohana.
Aw, thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate that. We're really happy, honestly. And she said, aw, so sweet.
Thank you.
I can be a child at heart. I love it. Thank you for protecting Grace.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
I mean, that I can understand, you know, but I just didn't want you to feel like I was treating you like a little kid, because, you know, like,
I think when she was telling me, like, she was like, just the way I was holding on to her, I felt like I was just trying to calm her, like, and honestly, like, I could see how you're
can I have another piece of pizza?
Yes,
Sure, of course.
go grab pizza. Yes. So Yeah, it was just like her way of trying to calm me down. We just felt like, dang, like it was kind of scary. You know what I mean? You know, when you don't know, it could be very, very scary. Like when we went on Jurassic World the first time, I was nervous. I was definitely nervous. Crystal and Chris said, "Don't grow up, it's a trap."
I try to tell the kids that sometimes, like, I feel like, you know, I don't think we ever put that on them, but they, like, sometimes, like, they're like, oh, can't wait to be an adult. And I think it's a kid thing, you know, like, they're so quick to grow up, but, like, it's just, like, yeah, it feels like there's nothing, you know, like, obviously being an adult, there's a lot of advantages, but, you know, it's not fun to pay bills.
Just live in the moment.
It's not fun to go to work, you know,
exactly.
like, and they, you know, they have it easy. They don't, like, their responsibility is going to work and, you know, for at least for our kids, going to school meant their job is going to school.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, you know, we have them personally. We have them, you know, do their laundry, clean up their room. They help us with Mochi. Like,
they're really good.
Yeah, so, you know,
for the most part.
Yeah. Well, they're kids. They need reminders sometimes.
I like being an adult. It's stressful though.
Yeah. So that, you know, like all the responsibilities that come with being an adult is like basically why I tell the kids, like, chill, you guys are little. And then I get sad because then I'm like, okay, one day they are gonna be adults, and then I'm like, my babies, you know, like I have some like close, you know, not close friends, but yeah, friends that have like, you know, like have kids that are like going to college in the fall, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't even imagine being there right now.
No.
Oh my god.
No, I'm good.
We're still light years away from that, but honestly, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. So, keep tuning in, guys, because we're gonna show off our merch right now, and then and then I'm just kind of letting you know what's happening, and then after that we have our announcement for our giveaway, which is gonna be on Friday. So Friday Night Live with Gio and Grace. We're gonna have a giveaway, and then we're also gonna. So right now we're gonna show you some of our merch, but you'll see right now we have a little bit of a special surprise with that particular merchandise as well. Those of you who are there with us, you already know what we have, what we bought. Please don't spoil it for anybody. We're gonna show it right now. All right. But yeah, we had a great time at the event, and I mean we keep talking about it because it was just one of those things that it was just very poignant. Like it was very like fun. We look forward to it. We had been working a lot, and right now we're off, so it just was like the perfect way to start our time.
I keep forgetting to mention it. Okay, so in the last live, I want to ask you guys a serious question. Okay, so in the last live, Giovanni mentioned. And I think so Giovanni said that I think Crystal and Chris, right, said happy wife, happy life, right? So
oh my gosh.
I want to know, what do you guys think about that term? Because when I talked to him about it in the car yesterday, I was like, why did you get so like a little not worked up, but it just seemed like he felt that happy wife, happy life meant him being unhappy to make me happy. And I'm like, wait, well, I was like, what? I was like, what is that? I was like, how? Like, you know, and I understand why he thinks that way, but me personally, I don't think, for me, I need him to be unhappy or do things to make himself uncomfortable for me to be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, like, do you guys feel that way? Like, do you feel like you guys have to make yourself uncomfortable for, you know, your partner, your spouse to be happy?
And I don't even think as people feel like maybe they have to be that way. I think the way I interpreted it a long time ago, and because it just depends on who's saying it and how they're saying it. But sometimes people say happy wife, happy life, and it just sounds like they're saying like tough S word, like put up with whatever, like headaches because she needs to be happy, and that's a happy life. But I guess I didn't really think about it that way. I thought about it like, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't think about it the way that Grace thought about it, which was to say like, oh, okay, happy wife, happy life, that's because both people are gonna be happy. Like I took it like completely the opposite way. Like I took it more like as like an attack on, like, you know, a husband is like, he doesn't matter. Like the spouse, like the male doesn't matter as far as his happiness is concerned.
What did Kanani say?
She said, no offense, but I'm sorry, but I feel wifeys always make the important better decisions. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like we all have like our ways of viewing things. So like honestly, Grace is like the person that kind of calms me the most. Like she's like, don't do that, or think about this, think about that. But she knows that I'm very much like a thinker. Like I'm always planning. I'm like whether I have the plan for the next day or for a month or for like a year or 2 years. The reason I do it is because, to real talk, like when I plan things out and I really, really like put thought into it and my heart and like they say speak it into existence, I do. And it's happened to me. Like I can tell you so much examples of in the past just 3, 4, 5 years of me saying certain things and like really just putting my head down, getting focused, and achieving those things. But a lot of times she is the one that helps me focus those ideas too. Because if I'm just all over the place and I'm just like, man, we got to do this, we got to do that, and I'm not necessarily thinking things through in the long term, that's what she's helpful for me. And vice versa. Like I push her to be a little more outgoing. I push her to, you know, maybe do some things that maybe she's not comfortable with, but that's where we have like a lot of fun, honestly.
You want to read it?
Yeah, it says, Crystal and Chris said, just means I'd rather go with what Crystal wants to do. So this is Chris talking. I don't mind, but it goes both ways. So it's fun to say. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's not that it's just a saying. It's a saying, right? Like, I just, you know, I always wonder. I think I always try to like dig deeper into certain things. And maybe I was just overthinking that one.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, I mean, I just wanted to know what it meant to you guys. What did it mean? That's what I wanted to know. Because I'm like, the way I viewed it was like, I don't need him to suffer for me to be happy. Okay. And I think, oh yeah, no, just kidding. And Chris, you always have my back. Thank you. I was just laughing the other day. Oh my gosh, it was barely Thursday.
Yeah.
Duh. But I remember I was when we saw you guys again, and I was like, oh, you know, it's behind him. There's Crystal and Chris. And, like, I kept trying to get his attention. And then, you know, we finally walked up to you guys. And then you're all like, what did he do now, Grace? And I just couldn't help it. I was just like, oh, my God. I was dying of laughter.
Yeah. I was like, man, you guys already know me like that?
Yeah.
How'd you know? I'm Go ahead and read that.
Hi, Jackie. Welcome to the live. You guys made it. Yes. Or at least you made it. Yeah. I don't know if George is with you.
Yeah, George said he's not getting out until later on. So I let him know, hey, whenever you're free, just hop on, man. Like, if we're on, we're on. You know, if we're not,
Gio,
then maybe
blink
next time.
once if you need help. No, don't even. I'm just kidding.
No, honestly, we have a good relationship. And we work at it, though. We've had our ups and downs easily, like, you know, but we work at it. Like, you know, like, if you really care about somebody, you're going to try to, like, dig yourself out of any kind of, like, you know, situation where you feel like, you know, you need to, you know, make things better for you and your spouse or both of you. It sucks because, like, life is life, you know, but you just have to learn how to live with, you know, what you're getting dealt and, like, and process everything. And, you know, 16 years? 15 years?
16 years.
16 years.
This November.
Yeah, you're bound to run to some years where things are a little harder than others, you know. And we've had some really like years that are like, oh, like especially recently that have just like been really great. And then we've had some years that it's been tough. Like, you know, we go through our stuff.
Something like, I don't know, like, yeah, there's like, are we ever gonna get to a point where it's gonna be, I don't know, like, kind of hard to describe, but just like, is this gonna last forever? And sometimes I would tell him, like, no, this is not gonna last forever, you know, like
the hard times.
Yeah, the hard times don't last forever, you know.
No, they don't. And I didn't say hi to Jackie, so hi, Jackie, how are you? I'm sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Which one am I reading?
From Kanani.
Okay, that one. Kanani said, we think emotionally and mentally, but we always need hubbies for their affection and love to get us by, and also hubbies for our beautiful baby creations. yes,
for definitely
that
had help in that.
So no, honestly, like, it's true. Like, Grace is always like, snuggle me, kiss me, hug me, and it's funny because I'll give her a tough time. I'll act like I'm like, ugh, like, but it's not true. I really do like that. Like, you know, why don't I want to support her? Obviously, I do. Like, it's hard. When you feel like somebody doesn't like take you into account. I mean, and it happens in every relationship at some point, maybe, like, but like some, you know, you just got to learn how to correct that issue, honestly. Crystal and Chris said, we say happy wife, happy life, but to be honest, that shouldn't apply to the important stuff, only to trivial things. Both have to learn how to make important decisions that will affect both. You know what? And I'm hoping I'm interpreting what you just said right now, Crystal and Chris, to that. Which is basically like, if it's like the little things, just let it go. Basically, is that kind of what you mean? Like, you know, if it's not a big deal, like, happy wife, happy life. Just let her, like, just let it be. And I do agree with you. Like, sometimes we just need to let it be, you know. But it's true. Like, important decisions in life, are not easy. You know, we have some important decisions coming up really soon.
And I don't think we rely on just one of us to make important decisions sometimes, you know. I think for us, that's one of the reasons why we got married, was so that we could make important decisions together. Yeah. And that doesn't mean that if you're not married, you can't make those decisions. But I think for us, we didn't ever want to fall into this pit where, like, if something were to happen to me or to him, that we couldn't make an important decision for each other, you know? And I think that's the scary thing.
Yeah. No, honestly, I trust her. If I didn't trust her, I don't think we would be married.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like, I never wanted to get married just because I thought it was cute. I wanted to get married because I thought I had somebody that could be my partner for life. Like, and that's why I got married. And I trust her. We ended up, like, getting married. A big reason why I wanted to get married too was because I just couldn't imagine not being able to, like, you know, be there for her if there was, like, a serious issue and stuff. We had already been together for a long time. So I didn't want, like, no offense to her family, like, really no offense to her family on this one, but I wanted to be the one to be able to say what my at that time, my girlfriend, my future spouse, like, I wanted to have a say in her life as well. Like, I didn't want to get blocked out or pushed out. And I don't know if anybody else feels that way, like, you know, about their significant other. If you're not married, right? Like, you don't want their family to be like, well, you're not married, we get to make the decisions. And no offense, I understand why a family member would feel that way. But when you create a family and you decide that you want to be with the person for your whole life, that's a strong bond that you're building. And I'm not saying that it's not that it's just, you know, stronger than, like, a parent bond, but I feel like it could be very close to what that feels like, that strong bond. Because if you were to lose or break up with somebody, it feels like that person died. You mourn, like, you know, it's hard. Thank you, Kanani. Yes, hit that like button, please. Like, it helps us out. If you hit the like button, it gets this to more people. We get more interactions. It gets to be a lot more fun. Like, not that we're not having fun right now. We're having a great time. But yeah, please hit that like button.
Let me go back. Kanani had said relationships are always struggles, but if you're there through it all, then you made that strong bond together. Yeah, it definitely, that's very, very true.
It forces you to, like, figure out what you want from somebody and from the relationship. It really does.
Then Jackie said, yeah, George is working, but I'm here. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Of course.
High five, Jackie. High five.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is definitely what matters.
Said, I agree. Gio, 100%.
Why does George have to work? You know, like, he can't make time for our life. He has to go to work.
Don't guilt him, because he was actually feeling bad. Like, he actually sent me, like, a sad face and everything. So don't guilt the dude, please.
I know.
He's awesome.
I'm just kidding.
I told him, I was like, dude, whenever you can hop on, don't worry about it. Like,
but we're glad you're here, Jackie. You're just as important.
Yeah.
Or maybe more.
Are you done eating?
Yes.
All right. So I'm really, 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 really excited to show off some of this stuff. I think it's going to be really exciting. Next Friday for Friday Night Live with Gio and Grace. Like, I think you guys are gonna like it. I know my kids are gonna like it, and you guys will see right now. So we're gonna clear this off just a little bit.
We made a mess.
We made a mess. So, and once again, thank you so much, Jackie. I don't think you were on when we thanked you guys, but thank you so much for the pin. We were really, really, really happy to be able to get this from you guys, and we mentioned it earlier that we really didn't want you guys to send it to us because we wanted to meet you guys. So it was our mission to at some point get to your area to get this pin so we can meet you guys. So I'm glad we were able to do so. I know that it was a bummer not being able to go to the event, but guess what? Like, honestly, we missed you, and we hope that the next one you guys are there. So that way we can all hang out. Like, honestly, it wasn't the same. We mentioned you guys several times. It just wasn't the same. Yeah. We had a great time, but you guys deserve to be there too, and hopefully next time. And thank you so much for the
maybe
pin.
HHN.
Yeah, honestly, there's always time, right? Like, all in due time. This wasn't the last time. Like, everybody was saying the same thing. This isn't the last time. And that's another point that I wanted to make. When the event was over, like, we said goodbye in Hogsmeade, and then we still ended up meeting up, like, with everybody, like, in the front and taking a bunch of pictures and just saying our goodbyes. I remember, like, Chris was like, which way are you guys going? You guys heading out? And we're like, yeah. And I honestly thought he was like, well, you know, like, we'll see you guys later. And he was like, no, we'll wait for you guys. And we're like, oh, okay. We had stuff in the locker. And they're like, yeah, we'll wait for you guys. I'm like, oh my God, like, wow, these guys are awesome. So when we all went outside, there was a bunch of us there. I think it was like SoCal Pals. Yeah. Man, it was just a bunch of us. And you can see the picture, I think, online. And yeah, it was fun. It was a great time. Jackie said, "You're welcome. Yes, hopefully I'm saving up for the passes. Before July ends, we will have it. Haha. Yeah, I hope so. Honestly, I hope so. It's worth it. Even if you just get the gold, we have the gold. It's worth it. I mean, obviously on the busy days, it's gonna be harder to get on everything. But when you have that annual pass and you guys are pretty close by, you guys can go whenever you want and just get on whatever you want. You know, like we got on a couple rides. Like especially earlier in the day, I think we only really got on like Secret Life of Pets and then The Simpsons, and then we just went to Waterworld. So, and then after that is when we got on Jurassic World. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, like I said, once again, thank you for the pin. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I was very happy to be able to meet you guys. I was bummed. I'm not gonna lie, I was bummed that you guys couldn't go, but you know, I was thankful that at least we had that chance. Yeah. And so let me clear this off real quick. So I don't want to get anything messy. So what I usually do is I'll just try to like spray this down real quick. Another funny thing is that we ended up getting back to the hotel like really late, like around 1, and we had gotten invited by Javi and Celeste to go to Tommy's the original location, and we wanted to go, but it was like, man, we hadn't even actually gone into the hotel. We hadn't even, like, we called early in the day, and we're like, hey, you know, we'll be there, but we're not gonna be there till a little later. We're at this event. This event's gonna run late. They're like, yeah, come by whenever. And we show up, and sure enough, the doors are locked. And we're like, oh my God, how do we get into the hotel? Like, we're looking, and then finally, like, Grace notices that there's somebody at the desk, and we had to call, and they're like, oh man, you guys were our last ones. So it was a bummer. Like, we really wanted to go get some food, but when we got back to the hotel, we both took a shower, and then we just, like, literally, we just laid down. We were on, like, this little high from the whole thing, so we were just, like, talking and just, like, but then after a while, Grace fell asleep, and then I fell asleep, too, so it was just, yeah. Yeah, Jackie, you guys are going to have a blast at Universal. Honestly, like, especially the fact that most of us have that Universal annual pass, and a lot of those, you know, like, gold and especially platinum, right? Like, platinum doesn't have the blackout dates. Gold has a couple, but it's not even that much. It's not that bad, believe it or not. But Jackie saying, I live near Tommy's, LOL. Yeah, honestly, I think somebody mentioned that. I think Celeste, yeah, they mentioned that you guys were close by. And then Jackie was letting Crystal and Chris know that they used to go a lot. So yeah, it's an awesome place. We love Universal too. So and everybody says the same thing, that Universal definitely has some of the best perks for annual pass holders. And I think we witnessed that on Thursday. They like literally were like, hey, come chill, come party. And they knew what they were doing. Like, they knew that content creators were going to get there, you know, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, they're going to get there, they're going to do their thing. I've already seen a lot of reels. I haven't gone on TikTok to see if there's anything on there yet, but definitely seen some videos already up on YouTube. I know we have some friends. I believe you want to see Crystal and Chris mention that they might have a video coming out latest on Monday. So we're very much looking forward to that. Oh, Crystal and Chris said, not with the crew, LOL. Hashtag shut up George, wherever you are at work. See, anytime the hashtag shut up George comes up, Grace laughs, and I have no idea why. I was in the room. Yeah, I heard her laughing. Yeah, so, yeah, she loves that hashtag. I don't know why. George, I'm sorry. Welcome back to Gio and George. Oh, I love it.
Sorry, Alan.
All right. Oh, okay. Go ahead. So she's gonna put the pizza away. Don't copyright us. Don't sing songs. Speaking of which, we got a copyright claim. Yeah. But I think that's like natural for anybody who goes like live in public, especially like at theme parks. Theme parks love to blast music all over the place. And then especially at Universal, like they have the music on the escalators. I haven't checked to see where we got it, but I have a feeling it's somewhere around there.
Do you want Dominic to say hi?
Yeah, he can say hi really quick. You want to say hi really quick?
Hello.
Dominic, everybody. This is my son.
Wait, am I being blurry?
You're being blurry? No, you're just walking. It's showing you walking, but it's not. It takes a while for you to see what you just did. Just say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to. We have Crystal and Chris. We have Jackie. We have Kanani. We have Alan. We have a bunch of people on.
Hi, Crystal and Chris. We thought we were gonna meet you on Thursday, but turns out we didn't.
Why did you think you were gonna meet them?
Well, because I thought you like for sure, and I was like, oh, too
That you were
excited
gonna go?
to meet Crystal and Chris.
You thought you guys were gonna go?
No, I thought we were gonna call them on FaceTime.
Oh, you thought you were gonna FaceTime Crystal and Chris. Oh, well, we're really busy, and I'm sure that they would have liked to, but it was really loud, and it was really, really hard to call from there. Yeah, it was. But that's why they took a picture. They took a picture so we could send them to you.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys saw a picture, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Kanani said, hi, buddy. Say hi, Kanani.
Hi, Kanani. I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who Kanani is?
We've been watching them. Yeah, I was going to say, like,
They're from
Nani vibes.
Wages?
Wow.
You're killing me, Smalls. And you told me, you're over here like, I watch everything, and no, you don't. Liar. All right.
I didn't watch them.
All right, bye. I'll see you later. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Okay. All right. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to show a little bit of what we got at It's Sugar. And so kind of tell you a little bit about it if you haven't been. It's Sugar is a store in City Walk. It's a candy store. Now, it's really big. It's really big. And when I talked to Alan about it, I said, man, the store is huge. He did mention that it was expanded at some point. But regardless, it's a big store. And they have all sorts of candy. Like, what kind of candy did they have? Like, literally?
Oh, like everything. Like, they had, like, M&M's. They had Hershey's. Excuse me. Oh, my gosh.
That pizza,
soda.
huh?
No, the soda.
The soda,
Yeah.
They had, like, ribbon candy that you can get yourself.
Like, you know, they had all the jelly beans. And, like, a lot of times honestly, we really do like going to candy stores. So when we saw how big it was, we were so excited to go in because when we go to Monterey and like Pismo and Avila, we always like to try and get some of the candy, especially like the taffy.
Yeah, we get saltwater taffy, and I mean it's good. It's not like, oh my god, but
not life changing. But we usually get like the rainbow ribbons.
Yeah,
like,
the rainbow ribbons, ribbon candy in general is like, mwah.
Yeah,
Chef's
they had
kiss.
like gummy bears in the store. You know,
yeah, they had a lot of different.
They had
things.
and like
a whole display of lollipops, the giant lollipops.
Yeah,
they had, which is funny because I don't remember who came up to us, but they're like, "You want some urine?" And it was candied urine, like not candied urine. Sorry, candy urine.
It was sour candy.
Like it was sour candy, but it said urine.
Yeah,
like it looked like literally like somebody like when you pee for a pee sample. They had crickets. They had all sorts of candy. They even had like candy cigars, which I haven't seen something like that in a minute. Yeah, because those things like they usually like ban them. So it was an awesome store.
Well, they weren't labeled that way. Now they're labeled differently.
They even had other stuff that wasn't candy too, which was really, really cool. So that's what kind of we want to show you right now. So Grace grabs our bag. Maybe put it right over here so we can start pulling some stuff out.
What did Kanani say?
They had actually crickets to eat. Yeah, there was actual crickets. Like they were like in a little pack, and you shook them, and they're like dry, and they're like
they were close to the register.
Sushi candy. Ooh.
Yeah, they did have a sushi candy.
All right, so what's the first thing? Let's show the first thing. I think maybe the.
Okay. So.
We'll save the best for last. Yeah, we'll just push to the side a little bit. So this is one of those things that was recommended by Alan and Kanani. This is the Hello Kitty chicken noodle soup, and so we didn't even know that they had a chicken noodle soup for Hello Kitty. But when we saw it, we're like, hey, we're gonna have to try that. So yeah.
And then we also got the spicy one, because.
Mm-hmm. So Alan, I guess Alan was able to try both of them, and he said that the original was spicier than the spicy. So that's something that we're gonna definitely have to look into because I don't know, like that is so odd to me. How is the original spicier than the spicy? How does that even work?
He said it is to try it. So we're hopefully next week we'll be able to try it in front of you guys.
Yes.
And hopefully, and see what Ellen said.
Yeah.
I'm biased with spice though, so if neither one of them are spicy, don't listen to me.
Okay, here and I put it in the DCA video, the one for food and wine. Grace has a really high tolerance for spice, so please do not use her barometer as your barometer if you're not a big spice person, because you will get burned. Like she's definitely. Crystal and Chris said, "Oh yeah, high fives." Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. And then so yeah, what we're planning on doing is this is gonna happen on Friday Night Live with Gio and Grace. So we'll try these out on camera, let you know what we think. We'll show them to you, that way you can see. And if you guys are ever in an area where they have them and you want to try them out yourself, at least you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, you do have a high tolerance for spice too, but you're a little less tolerant than I am.
Yeah, honestly, like it's just a lot of like, you know, after a while
So
when you
I'll
eat a lot
let
of spice,
you,
like
yeah,
your
I'll
body
let you
doesn't
give
have
the
that.
verdict on that next week.
Yeah, I'll give like my opinion, right? Like the I don't want to say a normal person, because I still have a high tolerance too, Grace.
Yeah,
Let's not forget. Let's
you
not forget.
do like spicy food.
I love spicy food. I was eating spicy peppers right now, and they were actually kind of spicy, not like crazy, but kind of. And so
And then we also grabbed some mochi, bubble tea mochi.
So if you know a little bit about us, and if you've been following us for a while, you know that we did a whole video where we tried Japanese ramen drinks, the ones that are like the drinks that have the marble. So we tried a lot of them, and we gave our opinions on that. And then we also did mochi taste testing. So the mochi taste testing, we did like taro, we did a green tea, and we did or was it only those two?
No, it was one more. Red bean.
Red bean. And so we did that. So we have a video very early on in our YouTube life where from last year where we were trying a lot of different mochi. So I love bubble tea. Like I love boba. I love whether it's like Earl Grey, Thai tea, brown sugar boba, whatever. So when we saw this, actually Grace was the one that saw it.
I did. Yeah.
I was like, man, we have to get it. Like, absolutely have to get it, because we love mochi. Like mochi ice cream, mochi everything. We named our dog Mochi because that's how much we love mochi. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So honestly, we really, really, really are excited to try this out. We really, really, really are excited to try that. So this is it says Taiwan dessert. So I'm not really sure what the brand is. It says Q. So hold on, let me see if it says it right here. Family Foods International. I think that's just like the people
the distributor.
Yeah. So, but as you can see here, this is the back of it, and then this is the front. So one more time. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this on Friday Night Live with Gio and Grace. Okay. All right.
Kanani says Mochi is the best.
Mochi is the best. Mochi. Our pets named Mochi are the best. So I know that we're not the only ones. And then. Oh no, last but not least, dun, 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 dun.
The big John Cena.
The giant gummy bear that we purchased. This is one that we're going to be sharing, obviously, with everybody here in our home, because this is literally...
I think it was almost 2 pounds. It says in the front.
Yeah, almost 2 pounds of food. And specifically gummy food. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But this is going to be also tried out on Friday night. Live with Gio and Grace, the same day that we are gonna have our giveaway. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Dominic. Hold your thoughts. I know you want to talk. Please let me just get through this. I know, but I can see it. I can see your thoughts percolating. Go have a seat, and we'll be ready right now. All right. So sorry to interrupt, but yes, we are gonna be trying this on Friday Night Live with Gio and Grace, and we're gonna also be doing the giveaway that day. So that's another thing that we wanted to talk about, the giveaway. But look at this gummy bear. Look at it, it's so beautiful. Like, I don't even want to eat it, but at the same time I want to eat the whole thing myself. Like, I love gummy candy, by the way. Like, gummy candy is one of my favorite, besides spicy like Mexican candies or whatnot. Sophie said, I've never tried mochi, but I really want to. Honestly, go to like Whole Foods, not Whole Foods, sorry, Trader Joe's. I was saying Trader Sam's. That's Disney. Trader Joe's. Go to any one of those kind of places, like
World Market.
Like they'll have that.
Any Asian supermarkets. Like I know since you guys are in probably like the southern area, then H Mart has a lot of has a lot of Asian products that you can
try. So depending on your city, wherever you're at, there's got to be a place that has it, because honestly we're in a small town and we can find it here. So I think you should be able to find it at any grocery store, at least mochi ice cream, and that's a great way to start. That's the first time that I tasted was mochi ice cream.
Mochi ice cream is so
and the last thing we had was mochi mango mochi ice cream, and that was, oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so good. Like I need to go get some more. So yeah, this is also gonna happen. So let's go ahead and show what we're gonna be giving away for our giveaway.
Okay.
So basically, what we're gonna do is very similar to a lot of other giveaways. You guys are gonna be on with us. You have to be here at least to enter. So you don't have to stay the whole stream, but at least be here to enter the giveaway. We're gonna ask you to drop a certain either emoji or phrase, something along those lines, and then you're gonna get entered into one of those roulette wheels, and we'll pick a winner. And then once the winner is announced, if you're close enough, then yes, you're more than welcome to come get it. Probably not. I'm assuming you're not gonna be close enough, any one of you, but we'll be more than happy to mail it to you. We'll pay for the shipping cost because it's a prize. You're winning, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we'll. Oh, look at Sophie said the closest Trader Joe's to us is in Fresno, and we'll be going to Fresno on Thursday. So maybe we could buy some. Yeah. I mean, yeah, go there. Or if you go to Fresno and you're in the River Park area, go to World Market. World Market has a good amount. That's where we got all our lemonade drinks, and that's where we got all the mochis. Yes. So I would definitely recommend it there. They also have the flavored Kit Kats, so they have like green tea flavored Kit Kats and all the other ones, like the rose water flavored one, things like that, right? Like yeah. So check it out. World Market is one of those places that when we have the time, because usually when we go to that area, it's for a movie or to go eat dinner. But if we have the time, we'll stop by. We'll get Kewpie mayonnaise. So I don't know if you guys know about Kewpie mayonnaise, but that thing, it's what they use for sushi, for spicy mayo and a lot of Japanese cooking. And it's really good in what I heard is ramen. I don't remember if we tried. We did try it out, huh?
Yeah, we just haven't bought it in a while, so we don't ever really put it in there anymore, like, since we don't have it.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the prize. Yeah, you can move it to the side if you want. Let me see. Yeah. So, seeing as Jurassic World shirts, we had done a poll, and I know we had said we were going to get 2 different items. Unfortunately, with the event and just how everything and meeting some of our friends and for the first time like that, became something that we really wanted to do. We did have time to stop in and get at least one of the items. And so in honor of Jurassic World Dominion and Jurassic World and the pass holder event, we have this pin to give away. So this is our Jurassic World pin. I don't know, do we need to cover our eyes for this? I don't know if you guys can see it, right? All right. But yeah, so you have a chance to win this pin. It's not going to be until Friday. So Friday night live with Gio and Grace, we're going to be giving this pin away towards the end of our stream. So we love it. I almost want to keep it for myself, but I want to give you guys something. When we hit...
No, I want to keep it.
You're not, because we actually got you some pins, remember? Don't be greedy. We gotta hook up our... I know it is. We gotta hook up our subscribers. They think it's pretty too, I'm sure. So we love the pin. We were initially going to do a giveaway when we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube and on Instagram, but we held off a little bit because we wanted it to just feel right. At that time, we weren't doing lives yet, so we hadn't done a live, and it just didn't feel right. We felt like we wanted it to be natural, and more than that, we wanted enough of you to be able to join in and actually sign up and try to win it. So yes, so this pin, like I said, it's going to be up for grabs. And if you want to win it, just join us next Friday. What we're going to do is we'll have another chat. We'll go over any news that we have going on, and we'll maybe even have some drinks, maybe some food, which seems like that's kind of our thing now, like eating. Yeah, right? And Crystal and Chris with the clapping. Yes, I knew you guys would appreciate that. So, yeah, so we're going to be giving that away. And we'll be doing it next Friday. So, like I mentioned, today we have an event that we have to go to in a couple hours. Yeah, but we really wanted to touch bases with everybody. We were just so excited. Like yesterday when we got on Freaky Friday, we were just incredibly excited to just hear the stories. Golf clap. Distinguished. But yeah, so we were just super excited to talk to everybody, see what everybody's thoughts were on the event. Shout out to JP Land. I saw a post that he put up, and he defended the event. He said the event was great, fun. He had a lot of fun. His family, friends had a lot of fun. So
yeah,
I agree with him.
I remember I showed you there was like a YouTube channel that was I don't remember exactly what their name was, but like they commented on their own video and said I left the event early.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
We didn't like the event, so we left early. And I'm like, how do you know if you were gonna like it if you just
didn't
left?
stay? Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, for us, it was different. Like I said, the event was a solid 8, but friends made it a 9.5, almost 10, I would say, maybe even 11. It was just so much fun.
Yeah, I don't regret going, not even 1%. Like it was fun.
Yeah, and so and if you guys have a chance, please check out our vlog if you haven't already. I know some of you guys have. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Honestly, we worked tirelessly yesterday because we wanted to put out the vlog as soon as possible. We just wanted everybody to get a chance to see what it was like, those who didn't get a chance to go. But yeah, it was fun. It's fun to see Grace like dancing, having fun. And then it was so much fun to just be able to add the clips of Jurassic World and all of us on there. There's a couple different perspectives out there, so it's going to be fun to just see what everybody was doing. And
obviously there was lots of people there, and everybody had their own perspective on the event. And
I had fun. I can't complain. I had fun. I would do it again. And we traveled, guys. We traveled 3 hours to get there. Like, let's just be real. Like, that's not a short drive. Yeah. And we booked a hotel and then 3 hours back the next day. Like, we only got maybe like 4 to 5 hours of sleep tops. So we're still down. Like, we're still like, yeah, let's do it again. We'll do it again next weekend if they had it, right? Like, it's just one of those events that was completely worth it. So it was really fun meeting you guys.
Yeah, I guess the hardest part of it all was just like being away from the kids for that day.
Yeah, definitely. Other than that, like, I mean, there's not much else to go over. We just letting you guys know right now we're still watching Miss Marvel, which we haven't seen the second episode. It hasn't come out yet, or did it come out?
No, not yet.
And then we're also still watching Obi-Wan. I think Obi-Wan is like my favorite Star Wars series. They did a great job, followed by The Mandalorian. So those two are excellent. And then we also have right now we're wanting to go watch Jurassic World Dominion. So that's something that we're very, very excited for. So once we watch that, we want to talk a little bit about it. We won't spoil it for anybody if that's the case, but we want to talk about it a little bit as well. Yeah. And then we also want to discuss, maybe on Friday we want to discuss what our next adventure is going to be. We actually have an idea of what it's going to be. So we'll go ahead and we'll save it till then so that way we can have something to talk about and like something to think about too, because things might change. So Sophie said we just watched the latest episode of Obi-Wan yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. I know some people complained about it, but I don't know. I've been enjoying it. There's no reason to like dislike it. Right now we're at 9 likes, guys. If you are watching, hit that like button. Get us to 10 likes, please. Thank you. The like button. But yeah, so other than that, is there anything else you wanted to say, Grace?
I feel like there was.
I'll let you hold that thought just in case.
Yeah.
But just for me personally, I just want to say once again, I know we've been saying it all night long or all day long. It was such an honor to just meet you guys. It's like meeting, like I said, celebrities and then just hanging out with them, right? Like it's just, I don't know. It was such a great event. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the support. Thank you for sticking around for our lives, watching our videos and taking that time out. We really, 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 truly appreciate it. This is like this is not just a hobby. This is something that we truly like care about, and we do it because we hope that it makes people happy, because it makes us happy too.
Yeah.
You know, and it makes us.
It's not something that, we're trying to rub in people's faces or anything like that.
Not at all.
And I think sometimes people, like, at least in our like world, like sometimes it might seem like like we're rubbing it in people's faces.
Basically, where we're from, a lot of people, and I don't want to like put everybody in a box, but it just feels like there's a lot of competition here, and it's like if somebody does something, the other person has to one up it.
Better,
yeah, exactly.
And that's not the way life
shouldn't be that way.
Like, why can't we all just be happy for one another?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. Like whether you have 2,000, 2 million, or 2 subscribers, we're all still human beings, right? Like, but we're all learning from each other. I think like that's the one thing is we learn by doing, and we learn by just conversing and getting to know each other. We learn what drives us, and I think that's one thing that me and Grace we've learned recently is that we started off like really like kind of like actually just started off with me, like really like lifestyle, what happened like in my life, and then food reviews. And then it more from that to like, let's go traveling. I really like traveling. Like, let's show some of that. To then like watching like literally Magic Journeys, Ordinary Adventures, Crystal and Chris, all these other, and then eventually like Mondo, all these others, and being like, you know what? Like, we love theme parks too. Let's go to a theme park. Let's go for our anniversary. To morphing into the last, how much months? 6 months? Like being like transformative, gaining a lot of subscribers and a lot of friends. And I think that's what I care about most is that we made friends. That is awesome. Yeah. That is worth all of the nights that I spent editing videos, like literally going to work the next day super tired because I didn't want my computer to go to sleep, because if it did, it would cause the video to stop loading. And oh man, I don't have enough space. Like, can we get my mom to watch the kids so we can go somewhere? Being nervous to shoot a video, like all that journey, like where we're at right now, so far, it just obviously it feels so worth it. And Thursday was like a payoff for us. I feel like it was like a way for us to feel like, you know what, this is worth it. This is worth it. So I don't know if you have anything else to say. I think that's pretty much what I would want to say.
I was gonna say something to that tune, but to add on to it, like I think we've mentioned it before, and we might have not, but obviously, like, I feel like we're not in it for like fame or anything like that. We're having fun. Like, I have my job that honestly I worked hard for. Like, I worked hard for my job, and
you did.
I'm not stopping where I'm at. Like, I want to go beyond where I'm at, and I know Giovanni has goals in that aspect too. Like, and if he wants to, grow the channel and do different things with the channel, like, I'm always gonna support him in that.
I have a passion. I have a career, but this is also a passion of mine. And if one day for some reason or other this becomes like a career for me, and for us, I can't say I won't embrace it. I truly enjoy YouTube. I enjoy the content. I enjoy the people that do it. It's positive for the most part. It's easy to like weed out the negative. So yeah, if we can grow this channel, make it bigger, eventually travel more, go to Florida, go to different countries, show you different theme parks, show you different things. Like, we want to go to Cancun, we want to go to Vegas, we want to go
to Florida,
we want to go to New York. There's like so many places. Japan, we were talking about that with Javi. Going to Japan and Celeste. So there's just so much to do.
Not going together with them, but just talking about
if they want to go with us, like, holler at us. We'll go to Japan. We'll do it over there. We'll go to They said, we believe in you guys. Thank you so much, Crystal. I thought I had read it already. Thank you. We believe in you guys too. Honestly, like, we think you guys are going to take it to the moon. Like, Anani Vibe said, take it to the moon. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I believe in all of us. So once again, thank you guys so much. It was great meeting you. We are definitely going to do it again, I'm sure, at some point. It's going to be awesome, just like it was this last time. Please join us for Friday Night Live with Gio and Grace on Friday. We're going to be giving away this pin right here. We're gonna be eating this giant gummy bear and we're gonna be chatting it up and having fun again, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully we'll give our thoughts on Dominion. Hopefully we're able to watch it.
Yes. We
maybe no spoilers, but maybe just how we felt about it.
Chances are, if we go watch Dominion, the stream might start a little later. So we'll try not to start it too late. Yeah, but maybe like it could go at around 9 to 10 ish, the latest. If it's really late, then we'll just push it till Saturday again, and we'll just do something on Saturday. But we really, really want to be able to do it on Friday.
We're hoping to watch it on Thursday.
But we're aiming for Thursday. But it all depends on the babysitting situation, because the kids are a little nervous about watching it in theaters, and I completely understand. Like, it could be a little scary for younger kids, but so we'll do that. We'll do that, and we'll let you guys know what we thought. And we'll watch Obi-Wan, and we'll keep up on the other shows, and we'll give you guys our
Miss
opinions.
Marvel.
We talked about Miss Marvel last stream. That's why I didn't want to bring it up again too much.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Super excited, and we'll talk a little bit about everything else going on in the world right now.
Hopefully, we can start watching Stranger Things.
Yeah.
We won't be caught up with the it's the new season.
It's like season 4 now, so we have a lot to watch, but we're super inspired to watch. And once again, we'll keep our eyes out for Halloween Horror Night updates as well, because we're super excited to do that. And that's one thing that we're saying is, like, we're hoping that we can go with a couple of content creators, Crystal and Chris, and Honey Vibes, everybody. Yeah, we want somebody there with us that can guide us through it. And more than that, like, the whole... Like, I already told Grace, the video for Halloween Horror Nights, the tagline is gonna be, Gio is scared AF. Like, I am scared, guys. So I need somebody, like Kanani needs somebody. I need people to hold my hand through this, because I've never been through a scary maze before.
Giovanni needs you.
Yeah,
HHS.
I think the thumbnail's gonna be like like something like, because literally that'll probably
He's
be my
not
reaction.
lying, guys. He is scared. He's truly scared because he doesn't know what to expect.
I will face my fears. I will face my fears. Don't worry, guys. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna head back around and end the stream, but thank you.
Bye,
Please subscribe,
guys.
like
Thank
if you
you for
haven't.
joining.
If you're watching the,
We'll see you guys Friday.
Definitely. If you're watching, at a later time, thank you guys for watching. You can even let us know, like, hey, we're watching the replay. But thank you guys for turning in. We're gonna, like I said, go live again on Friday. Join us for the giveaway. We're gonna be giving this away, and we're gonna be eating giant gummy. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Crystal and Chris. Thank you, Anani Vibes. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, guys. Kanani said, have a good weekend. You two love birdies. We appreciate you both so much. Keep up the hard work and soar to the stars. Likewise, we appreciate you guys too. You guys have a great night. We've been Gio and Grace, and we're out.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.